Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're looking at the Gallis Tech Scout Wheelbike. Now, looking at Wikipedia, they have this kind of lumped in with General Grievous's wheelbike as well. Wheelbikes are ground vehicles employed by a single giant wheel. Gallis Tech produced the 48 roller wheel bike and the militarized Scout wheel bike. Now, what we were really going on after here today is the Scout wheel bike, but because they're all kind of clumped together, this is what we have here off of Wikipedia. While the G. Gummot Tumberwheel Gumput Corporation manufactured the Tamil 6 personal wheel bike, um, which is what I believe what we saw in Revenge of the Sith with General Grievous on there. Um, and there are a couple other little things here. Now, on Wikipedia, they're taking the Cure from West End Games Adventure Journal number 6. They have the complete cross sections, or Star Wars complete cross sections, Star Wars Force and Destiny. Um, Honestly, because I think they're going off of newer material and not so much as the old original material here. That's where we get a little discrepancies, and it's kind of fun bringing the old stuff where all this stuff originally came from. So, all right. So as we're looking here in the Classic Adventures Volume 4, this is where we get the original wheel bike. So our capsule here. Wheel bikes are a popular sport vehicle on many worlds, practically or particularly where conditions make repulsor lift speeder bikes unusable. Many different brands are in use on Sedisa, of which this model is typical. A wheel bike consists of a single large wheel, 2 meters in diameter. The driver and power unit are located inside the wheel. The gyro stabilizers keep it upright. Civilian wheel bikes are generally two-seaters, but the Imperial Scout bikes replace the passenger seat with a repeating blaster firing forward. Um, it looks like this is also used by Compnar forces. Piloting the wheel bikes are more heavily armored than the guards, with enclosed helmets similar to those of Imperial speeder bike scouts. These men normally use repulsor lift speeder bikes and are so not as skilled with the wheel bikes as one might expect. So this is where all this originally comes from, the old 1980s look at the future with wheel bikes and everything else. All right, so bringing it down just to the stats that we have here today. Um, the Gallis Tech Scout Wheel Bike being a surface scout vehicle at speeder scale. As it was noted before, this is at 2 meters. It's a ground vehicle, has a crew of one, has vehicle blasters skill as a requirement. Uh, in order to shoot and all that. So if you're just looking at a typical pilot for this, vehicle blaster skill is going to be a 4D, ground vehicle operation is a 3D. Has 20 kilograms for cargo. It's a 1/4 scale cover and costs roughly about 10,000 credits as a civilian version. Uh, it's a 1D for maneuverability. So I know we just went through a GI Joe vehicle, the Buzzbore. So this would be very representative towards that. Um, so it's not to say that this isn't a nice little crossover here. Um, has a move of 35 or about 10 kilometers an hour. So actually, I'm going a little faster on our Buzzbore than what we're going on this one. Body strength is a 1D plus 2, so it's a little less than what I had done. Um, and it has a repeating blaster here. So it's front firing, character scale, it is vehicle blasters, fire control of 1D, so it's not the best because you're really aiming the whole vehicle. Has a damage of 6D. So it's funny because it wasn't one of those things I purposely went out looking for just, I'm just covering as we go along all the different vehicles. So I had hit the buzzboard and I going through my list and I kind of stumbled upon this one. Um, and there again, we don't use, in the adventures that I run, I don't have us using a lot of vehicles. We'll get our starships to go from here to there, and then typically we're on foot. We don't grab a lot of speeders and all that stuff, and I keep a lot of that stuff a little on the lower side. If we're trying to infiltrate something, we'll have the Empire on certain vehicles or whatever. Usually, I figure it's a bigger military installation, so it's more bigger vehicles, not small vehicles like this. So it's wonderful to bring all this out because this isn't something we think of in the Star Wars universe. Just like when I had um, the repulsor lift wagon, you know, it's it's the mundane things that gets used and turned into a whatever. Um, so Star Wars, it's not just like a old wagon, that you would think that like in today's modern Amish or you know um, lower wealth societies are going to be using. It is a repulsor lift version of that with some sort of beast of burden, kind of moving it forward. Here we have a big old wheel that was used originally as a transport and then turned into a military vehicle in order to get around in that. So it's just the interesting things that were brought up way back when to fill out the galaxy, and that's what's fun to bring to you every day. With that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.